As Nigeria joins the rest of the world to celebrate this year's World Malaria Day, government at all levels and other stakeholders have been advised to review efforts in combating the scourge of malaria in the country. Already, Nigeria contributes 27% to the world malaria cases. Correspondent Kulujo in this report examines the scourge of malaria in Nigeria despite various interventions.
Malaria is a serious health issue.
Globally, 3.3 billion people in 106 countries are at the risk of malaria. In 2012, malaria caused an estimated 627,000 deaths, mostly among African children. According to the 2021 World Malaria Report from the World Health Organization, Nigeria contributes 27% to the global malaria burden and 32% to the malaria deaths globally.
The World Health Organization estimates that Nigeria had nearly 67 million cases in 2022, accounting for 27% of the global malaria burden. Also in 2022, Nigeria accounted for 31% of global deaths and 38% of global deaths in children under the age of 5.
For us, a special day in terms of reflecting on the burden of malaria on the continent, but most importantly in Nigeria. We've heard some of the statistics from my WHO colleague in terms of the burden that Nigeria is part of in terms of the global burden. 27% of all cases are from Nigeria.
In Nigeria, despite interventions from supporting partners and other international organizations like the World Health Organizations, USAID Breakthrough Action Nigeria, among others, the prevalence of malaria in the country is still on the high side, leading to uncontrolled deaths in the populace. Like today, year in, year out, Nigeria joins the rest of the world to commemorate the World Malaria Day, designed to step up the campaign against the scourge of the disease. This year, the theme is accelerating the fight against malaria for a more equitable world. Has this changed the scenario in the country? What has been the impact of this in the polity?
In Nigeria, malaria deaths decreased from 194,000 in 2021 to 188,000 in 2022. Prevention of malaria in Nigeria has contributed to the overall global success of the PMI program. As we commemorate World Malaria Day, we celebrate the success and recognize the fight to eliminate this deadly disease. In Nigeria and across the world, fighting malaria is a smart investment to protect health, create opportunities, and foster growth and health security.
The Honorable Minister of Health a few weeks ago, and he also mentioned that for the past 77 years, we have been trying to defeat malaria. And it seems as if malaria is defeating us. So we need to come together and reimagine what it would be without malaria. We need to try to come together to change the narrative.
As international organizations and other supporting partners declare their support for the fight against malaria in Nigeria, what should be the preoccupation of the Nigerian government in this regard towards creating a malaria-free country?
As the world's leading global health donor, the United States is committed to working with our partners to intensify efforts to end malaria. We are working to empower every person, community, and country to be an equal, valued, and essential partner in the fight against malaria.
The malaria scourge is everyone's trouble, and each one of us are at the end of it. The statistics are all there. I won't want to reel them out there, but I must say that it's our battle, and it's a battle that I believe we can fight. And that's why we strongly advocated for the slogan that we should change the narrative now.
It is hoped that government at all levels, with the support of relevant stakeholders, will walk the talk and put up a spirited fight, back up with concrete steps against the scourge of malaria in the country. Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.